I was thinking about what to do today, and one of the things I came up with was that I wanted to work on something that Taylorhead and I were joking about in one of our in one of the it was the comment section for Spunky 117's. What was the board? It was the second part of his campaign. Anyway, there was an interesting moment in there where a Hell Knight, or excuse me, a Baron of Hell was trapped on a bounce pad. Whoa, that was. So I wanted to sort of experiment with that and see how I can sort of trigger it intentionally. Now, the experiment is going to be if we can get that Baron bouncing mechanic to actually do something fun with it. And you know what? Yeah, maybe we should build it outside of the ring first, just to see if the principle works. So it works something like this. We have. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a launch pad here. Boo, 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 do, 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 do. Here we go. Launch pad, and we'll send things flying in that direction. All right, we're going to set this so that it does show on start. We're just going to let it show for now, and then size will be. Let's give it some, and then bloop, and then let's grab ourselves a. Just for testing purposes, actually, it doesn't matter for testing purposes. We want to be able to make multiple ones. So, single demon encounter, and for all right, player input, and on pressed spawn encounter. All right, so. And we'll make the button press scoreboard, or no, what? Taunt one. Now scoreboard. There we go. And got to remember, by the way, where's our? All right. Player entered, and then we need the gameplay settings gizmo here. And we need to make the leaderboard button do nothing. There we go. Alright, and then actually that means for precision purposes we want him to start here. So on spawn, on encounter. Okay, leads the demon to this path point. Okay, and then okay, unfollow for combat, false. We want him to walk. Oh, that's the other thing we got to keep in mind. Is okay, precise. Stop unblocked, false. There we go. All right, and then that's the other thing here is okay. So he's going to follow this. Follow. Okay, so he does not break for combat, and actually we do not want it to be a Hell Knight because they actually walk too fast. We want somebody that walks slow. So, but also somebody that a bigger demon that does big jibs. Pinkies have a pretty good slow walk speed. Destination. Skadoosh. Or, hold on. I have a weird idea here. So, okay, model, we don't need anything fancy right now, just something that'll catch something that'll catch a blood decal. And, alright, let's try it. Okay. What was that? Can we make it happen again? That was pretty cool. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Didn't launch him on the second try. So I wonder why that is. Didn't launch him on that try. Oh. Did it that time. Woo! What the? Oh my goodness! I want to know what's making it do that. That's great. There it is. Bloop. All right. So he goes through, and he lies down. And then he goes wee. That's so weird. That's great. All right. Well, I'm glad I got some video footage of that. I'm going to enjoy watching that later and figuring out what's going on. But enough fun with janky physics. All right. So I think what needs to happen. Is on. Okay, so what is it that's... Oh, it's on launch that it's... Okay, so rather than on Demon Kill doing the enable visible thing... which, yeah, so we're going to do another on press that links the operation and visibility of the launch pad to the weapon trigger, so fire weapon. So when you fire weapon, it also activates the launch pad. So that in theory, what should happen is a moment before Homeboy is killed, he's gonna get launched. Okay, and I think what's going on here is also this is set to not block demons, so we need to do that. Okay, and then I think the other thing that needs to happen is we need to just make this a little bit higher, just to test our theory. All right, let's try that. See what happens. All right, Pinky, step into the green testing area. Bloop, bloop. Okay, so the good news is... Right. Alright. Huh. Why does it only work some of the time? It's so weird. Huh. Alright, so floop, blap. Let's time this instead. Okay, where's our button press thing? Okay, so let's put that instead to weapon mod. Alright, so that, and then on release of weapon mod is when we make invisible and disable the mod, and we just completely turn off that functionality. So, all right. So on release of weapon mod, that turns this back off. So now we get to pick when the Pinky is launched. And there we go. Okay, so I can now activate the launcher whenever I want. Yeah, just drops like a doggone stone. All right, let's see it again. Oh. Never mind. Try again. All right, okay. And pull. Up. Oh, I suck at this. Okay. I should probably make the spawner a little closer to the strip so I'm not waiting so long. But... like a stone. Alright. Yeah, sauce looks good at least. Oh yeah, no, he still goes in the sauce. Nice. I like how you see a little bit and then he just eventually, then he gets into the sauce. So yeah, so what we do is, yeah, so every time you get a demon into the sauce, it makes the level of the sauce rise. And, yeah, that would be so cool. And of course you can't go in the sauce because I forgot to make the volume work right. But the principle is solid. So the idea, yeah, so the idea is shoot the pinkies in there, and that's what happens. So we're going to return to the SNAPMAP editor. And since we now have a working mechanic, the trick now is to take this mechanic and adapt it to the size of one of the mini game rooms in the kitchen. Yep. But I think what we have here is a working concept. And so probably the easiest thing to do, let me see how much of this is connected together. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'm going to want to... Is that going to keep the launchpad destination? No. But that's fine. I don't want it to. I'm going to have to make adjustments to it when we get it into the new room. Anyway, so the only other thing I want to do then is we're going to just grab U for reference, and we'll call that a copy. Failed to copy referenced entities outside of selection. What? Oh, because of the launchpad, huh? So I guess I do have to add the launchpad, huh? So how about now? Selection copied. Wonderful. Okay. So we'll just save our prototype for now, and then now we're going to bump things over to the map proper. We've established that this is going to be for the special sauce mini game. So where did I have special sauce marked off? Okay, so that was tomatoes. Where was special sauce? Okay, pickles, which I still haven't figured out. Cheese, special sauce. Oh, right, we already got a special sauce game. Doggone it. So what can we use this for? Making the, okay, well, no, not the lettuce. The bacon, no. The onions, hell no. Yeah, we've already got a special sauce minigame where we're crushing dudes. So this is, okay, so pickles? Could it be the pickles somehow? Maybe what you're doing is you're shooting them into brine. Oh, I wonder. Okay, so instead of pickles, it's pickle relish. So we're making like pickle relish. All right. Yeah. All right, that's what it'll be. This will be the pickle relish room. Okay, so paste. Whoa, what the? Oh, right, because they're not put down on the ground yet. And where did my launchpad destination go? There we go. Obviously, we're going to have to fix that. But for now, let's put it. Well, we want this a little more center, I think. So about EA. Boop. The way I got it worked right now is that there's a launcher that's mapped to the left trigger. And player's armed, of course, with the shotgun. And so when the left trigger happens, it launches the demon. And then you try, like, one thing we notice is that when you kill a demon that's in midair from a launch, it drops like a stone, just straight down. So, all right, so that's working. Oh, I totally forgot I have a... Doggone, I totally forgot to change that setting, so... They just drop like a doggone stone. It's hilarious. Alright, so now... let me see if there is a way to copy this sequencer here so that I don't have to, like, redo all this work. But just the sequencer. So... okay, so on signal add pickle. This will be for add pickle. See, this way we don't have to redo an entire sequencer. I have a feeling I better pay attention to whether or not this light just got selected. So it did not. Good. Alright, so copy this sequence over to here. Thanks. Yeah. Alright, and then this is going to be the signal for add. This will be the signal for add pickle. start false, static false, block A site false. So, all right, now we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. Although, yeah, no, because we want to save some network for other things. We've got to cram like 8 or 9 mini games into this thing. So, and then, okay, so do. Is that lined up? Good. Okay. And meh. Okay. Yeah, that does look like a big old stack of relish, don't it? Okay. So let's hook up our enable disables here. So sequence 1, enable. Wait, how did we do it before? Is it okay? So the bottom ones go first. Well, thank goodness we checked that, huh? Because man, if I had to wire that all up and not know that, oh geez. Okay, so the bottom ones go first. So that's good. 7, 8. Okay. So now whatever is triggering the thing will oh yeah, I wonder if that's how I do it. Okay, so anyway, so that will every time add pickle gets bumped, it'll bump the pickle up by 1. So now let's go ahead and take you here, and we're going to make you 150 by 150. Make you out of glass. There we are. Well, it definitely looks like a thing full of green stuff. I mean, you know. H. There we go. Okay, so and good enough for government work. Okay. Oh, the other thing that needs to happen, by the way, is okay. So we do need to chart that that's the spot because we're going to need a switch volume at that location to no switch volume. Okay, we'll use you for size. This is going to be the basis of our sort of scoring and keeping track of stuff here. So we need this to be as precise as possible. All right, so give it a 150. And all right, and show on start true is fine. Yeah, make human usable false. Custom filter only works when any AI is in it. Okay. All right. So, and then let's just give it a really conspicuous color for now. All right. This is where we get our old friend Boolean to give us a hand. Okay, we add a Boolean called. Okay, so well, first of all, set true. And the Boolean will be called relish add. On exit Alright, so on enter set true, on exit set false, and then we come back over here to when one of these, spawn counter. Okay, so when a demon is spawned, they head over here. Okay. So, okay. Alright, so right now, where's our, alright, so on killed, check, test your boolean. Alright, if tests untested true, sequence the relish. Alright. Okay. There's our jar, which we cannot see the things on, so, oh, probably because there's nothing in there. But it'll, I'm sure it'll look better once it, alright, so. Alright, Mr. Pinky. Oh. Try again. Well, I mean, that works, but for some reason he didn't just fly straight down. It was weird, he kind of floated a bit. That's weird. Huh. Alright, let's check something else here real quick. I just want to see if, okay, first off, yep, good. That doesn't... And then see what happens if we kill him outside of the area, but while he's still flying. Alright, that doesn't fill the pickle. Good, so at least that part works. And I'm a little curious to see what happens with our decals. So let's see if we can, yeah, so... Oh man, why is it not doing that cool thing it was doing over in the other module? Oh well. I'm wondering if that's maybe a I gotta try a different mob. Like let me, I just, you know, for the heck of it, let's go ahead and see what happens when we turn Cyber Mancubus into Pickle Relish here. All right, buddy. He's too big, but I mean, you saw that like drop like a stone thing, right? Like, that is sort of what I could have swore the pinkies were doing before, and they aren't. But I'm wondering if there's other critters that have that same drop like a stone principle. Well, let's just see something here real quick. Let's see what happens when we... Oh my god, that was almost perfect. If it wasn't for the, like, the way he just sort of phases through there at the end, that was like, that was exactly the effect I was looking for. Just into the jar with ye. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty cool. And it's filling up the jar. I love it. And my aim is crap today. Okay. You could probably use this also as a principle for like having like an ever increasingly growing gore pile or, you know, things like that. You could use this sequencer technique, but